Welcome to the Random Ass Podcast. I'm your random asshole, Christopher Steele.
Another random asshole, Steele-Rhoads. Welcome to the show.
So, if you watch stuff,
which I don't, so that's on your
bullshit. In a notorious fashion,
religious fashion.
Notorious fashion.
Right.
If you
Grr. That's weird. If you watch a lot,
you might come across stuff that bugs the hell out of me, and
pet peeves. Shit that should not be.
And makes me stop the movie and not watch it. And that would be commercials.
Yes. Oh, you're talking about watching things through nefarious means.
Nefarious means, yes.
Yes, the nefarious means. If you're not familiar with nefarious means, leave a comment in the description below with your email. We'll email you how to work nefarious means. You can also contact us on Facebook. It's not that hard to find us.
Right.
I mean, we tell you our fucking names for Christ's sakes.
Right.
Christopher Steele, Dustin Rhodes. Not.
His is D-U-S-T-A-N.
Right. Like, you won't be able to fucking spot me if you look at the picture. Yeah, no, I'm not.
And Rhodes is not spelled the traditional way.
No, it's R-H-O-A-D-S. So there's all the spelling you need, FBI, so if you're looking for me, that's me.
And my last name is S-T-E-E-L-E. But, yeah, nefarious means you get commercials, and that bugs the hell out of me.
Oh, yeah. Especially when they cut the movies up, too.
All right.
Stupid irritating.
All right, no, I ain't watching it. I don't even know what I was watching now. You're 5 minutes in. You get commercials. What the hell is this shit? I don't care. Watch it. Fuck you.
Right.
I'm watching when a good copy comes out.
Right.
And I do. So.
Right. Who wouldn't?
There is that I wanted to talk a minute about.
Right. Now, you get the Bet One commercials, too? Yeah. Fuck Bet One. All the way. Now, we're going to say that, and Bet One will leave a comment and be like, you fucking get movies here with our fucking commercials plastered all over the cocksuckers. Fuck you, Bet One.
No.
You can go ahead and post your link in the comments below, and we'll know exactly where not to go.
Use promo code Batman.
Yeah.
And then 5 seconds later, use promo code Superman.
Use promo code. Those are shitty movies. Fuck off. I'm wearing a Batman shirt, but no, it's a 60s Batman shirt because that was the last Batman that actually kicked ass. You know, unless you count the movie. Tim Burton's runs at it. The Batman movies haven't been all terrible, but since Batfleck has been shit. Come on now, let's be real. We're going to reboot with a whole new universe instead of building off of this genius one that we already have.
Right.
Giving Christopher Nolan some more money to fucking come back and be a good Batman. No, we're going to go get fucking Batfleck to yuck it up under the fucking cowl.
And he's done, too.
Thankfully. Now we're stuck with Robert Pattinson. And I posted a meme on Facebook of Bob from Bob's Burgers putting on his coat. It's like, yeah, I'll go, but I'm going to complain the whole time. The whole time. I'll watch it, but I'm going to piss and moan the entire time. Wait for him to turn sparkly, make a couple dumb jokes. Fucking... And he's the worst vampire ever. It's taken almost 15 years for him to turn into a fucking bat. Ridiculous.
Well, no. Twilight vampires were horrible. They were ridiculously bad.
Dedoy. They could be out in the sunlight and turn into fucking sparkle demons.
Right. What the hell was that?
I don't know. It'd be like fucking. It'd be like a werewolf being able to turn into a werewolf in the middle of the day, but instead of turning into a werewolf, it turns into a tickle monster. What the fuck? Like, no.
I can get behind a vampire that can be out in the day.
Right. Like Blade. Or Angel. Like, Angel it made sense when Angel was out during the day in the scene in Buffy because it was overcast, the sun was not a direct...
Right. And
issue.
Spike and...
Yeah, Spike had his method of running with the tarp, which was genius. That was fucking hilarious. But to just be able to be out during the day and go, sparkly.
Have you seen the 20-year anniversary special for Angel?
No.
It's like 45 minutes long.
What is it on?
YouTube.
Oh God, no! I have to watch that. That next week I'll have my review. We'll have the review. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me anything. I want to watch this. This is fucking material. I'm gonna watch this over the week. Shoot me the link if you can, or just like a reminder to go look for it. But either way, yeah, next week we'll have the review for that. I have not seen that, and that is a show we both are very knowledgeable on. That actually could be for some good material.
It's actually really good.
I would expect it to be. Everybody come back. Well, except for, I mean, we know who couldn't. Glenn Quinn.
Yeah, he couldn't come. He's passed away.
Great actor. I always recommend.
Oh, and
go watch Roseanne, no matter your political standings. Their first seasons of Roseanne are fucking amazing. Glenn Quinn's great in them.
I can't think of the actor's name. Lauren.
Oh, Lauren didn't come back either?
He wasn't back either.
Oh, he might have passed as well. I think I remember hearing something of that.
That might be because he wasn't back. It's like, I think it was...
Yeah, he died March 29th of 2009, so that's why he wasn't able to come back.
I think it was like an E.T. special.
Nice.
Like I said, it's like 45 minutes. Pretty much everybody else was back.
Entertainment Weekly.
Because 20 years ago, Angel premiered.
And that was a good one. I mean, come on now. Yep, 45 minutes. There it is. Boom, boom. I'm just gonna hit this now. I'm not gonna watch it now, but I'm gonna hit it now. Don't want to give a copyright strike or anything for having the audio playing, but I'm gonna definitely throw this in my like. I'm just gonna hit like immediately because I like the fact that it's happening. But is there really any visuals to it? Do I have to watch anything, or is it?
Not
can
really.
I just listen to it? Because I can listen to this on the drive home. Do they show clips from the show?
Yeah.
Like that kind of visual? I don't need to fucking see that. I remember the show like the back of my goddamn hand.
You know,
the first line of dialogue, I'll immediately know the scenery. I'm fucking flat out, dude. I'm not even joking. That's how in depth with that show I got.
You know, there was like one episode I've only caught a handful of times.
Which one?
And the rest of them I've seen dozens and dozens of times. The episode where Angel locks up the wine cellar, locks Darla and Drusilla.
Oh yeah, that didn't get much play.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, when it was, I missed that one because of sports, because they used to run that show on Fox, in syndication, and then when sports were on, those syndicated shows would either get replayed at a later time in the night, and I'd miss it, or it wouldn't get replayed at all. And that one I remember not seeing, and then binge watching with Ariel, and seeing that episode. I'm like, I don't fucking remember this episode. What the hell? It's a good episode.
Was it season 2?
I think so.
Or 3?
I think it's season 2.
2.
Where is?
Yes, it has to be 2.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Because the end of season 1 is where Darla comes back.
Right.
She's in the box.
Dick in a box? Oh, bitch in a box? Yeah, it was season 2.
So,
Because she was turned human
and,
at the beginning of that season.
And I watched on TNT all the time.
Right.
And I always seen the clip previously on Angel. I'm like, where did I miss this? I just watched this yesterday.
Right.
I just can't seem to care.
I'm trying to remember.
They didn't. I swear they didn't play that episode.
It's the one where she is learning that she's dying, right? And he refuses to turn her into a vampire to save her.
After she's been turned, because it's her and Drusilla.
So is it the first episode of them as a unit?
Maybe.
Because that one's called Reunion. A newly revamped deadly duo of Drusilla and Darla hit the streets of L.A. and Angel is frantic.
It might be the second one after that, though.
After firing his staff and cutting himself off from help, Angel takes on Darla and Drusilla. After an empty night passion, Angel wakes up with his soul intact and has an epiphany. Yeah, so it would probably be one of those two. Reunion or redefinition.
I think it's redefinition, but I'm not positive. The one where he has the epiphany I think is the next episode. So.
No, because the epiphany one is like 6 or 7 episodes after. Reprise is the one before Epiphany, Thin Deadline, Happy Anniversary, Blood Money.
Anyways.
But yeah.
I'm like...
Well, there's a lot of episodes of shows that get that treatment. Like Star Trek Next Generation, there's quite a few episodes that only got 1 or 2 plays on the playthroughs.
I'm like, you play every episode. Where the fuck was it?
Right. How could you miss that one, guys? What the hell? That's a quintessential plot point.
We needed this episode, and I hadn't seen it for a long time now, because I always seen that previously on Angel. I'm like,
when
was it? Because I've been watching.
Right.
You are liars.
No shit. I hate when that happens. Or like you're really into a series and they do that. They're just like they'll end one season in the middle of their run. They'll like let's see TNT is a perfect example of this. They'll be running like season 4 of Supernatural in their Supernatural block, but it's like only 2 episodes of season 4, and then they're gonna jump to a new season. They don't jump to season 5. They jump forward to like fucking season 9. I'm like, wait, why?
Yep.
I want to know how I didn't. Where's the payoff for? Fuck you!
I get some channels like Fox.
Yeah, where something else
when
will,
they play
like
two episodes of Big Bang Theory, they're like a season apart.
Right, or two like they'll do a season 1 and a season 5. So it's like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you at the same time you're getting 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You know, it progressively tracks through.
Right, they both progressively track through.
Right.
In order, but they're
separate.
Separate.
I get
order.
that. Yeah, I get that. I understand that one. Like
that makes sense.
A great example for that is CW, our local CW network, when they do Big Bang Theory, Two Broke Girls,
right.
2.5 Men. They always break it up where there's big gaps in the episodes from the seasons. But if you watch the next day, it's the continuation that next time. So it all kind of pans out. I understand that. That makes sense.
Even if they're back-to-back episodes of like Two Broke Girls,
right?
And they're 2 different spots. Like, wait, this doesn't belong here. Oh, tomorrow night is
the continuation of this one. Yeah, okay.
And tomorrow night is the continuation of both of these episodes.
Right.
I get that.
My thing was, I used to love the syndicated shows that would be on Fox and it's on like Saturday afternoon. And I would really get into these shows, and then they just disappear because they would lose their Fox is just like, we're done. like the local Fox station, like, no, we're done carrying fucking Legend of the Seeker, or we're done carrying Mutant X, or we're done carrying fucking VIP, or we're done carrying fucking Leverage, or we're done carrying... I could rattle off a fucking 1,000 of these shows, Da Vinci's Inquest, fucking Brazilian Isles, fucking... any of the Star Treks.
Hercules
and Xena. Those are the only ones that they played all the way. I saw every single fucking episode of those multiple times because they played all the way through, and then when those shows ended, they played them all the way through again. And I'm just like, perfect. I totally get that. And don't forget, along with that one was Jack of All Trades, was the Bruce Campbell and Joxer show, basically. Let's just be real here, was the Joxer show. But yeah, like I love those types of syndicated shows. And you know what? Fuck it. Since we ran long on the other one, we might as well cut this one kind of short. And I know if I pick this as picks, we're going to go into a deeper conversation. But as picks, your favorite series from syndication. And I do mean syndication all the way around. Like stuff that did originally air on network television and then later got syndicated that you'll watch again later. Or even shows that started in syndication such as Star Trek, Xena, ones like of that nature. Like just your favorite shows that are in syndication right now.
Right now,
like,
or
just that have been ever in syndication, that are currently available to be fucking aired anytime. Which is, once they hit syndication, they are allowed to be. It's just a matter of networks picking them up.
I'm gonna start with the Sliders.
Nice. Yes.
That didn't get syndicated until
it hit cable.
Until it hit Sci-Fi.
Right, and then they made enough to get it to the 100th episode to get it into syndication, which is a great choice. And I hear they're doing a fucking, not a remake or a reboot, but a flat-out sequel series.
We don't know what happened at the end.
Exactly.
But
apparently they've been still at it for 20 years and lost a couple of people along the way, and we're going to hear those stories.
Actually, they said in the last episode that their next slide was going to be their last.
Right.
They don't know what happens because the world they went to is kind of like our world. They watch every episode on TV of Sliders. And they knew that they were coming to their world. And when they slide out, they'll never slide again.
Right.
But they don't know what happens.
What happens is 20 years later, they're going to have to keep sliding. And I'm not objecting in the slightest. Because it's all the same cast that's alive will be back. O'Connell. Fucking dude, he was the one championing the idea in the first place fucking 2 years ago.
Because he left.
And when Fox...
He left it.
He left because there were some family issues. I'll be flat out. That's the only reason he left the show is because there were some family issues. It had nothing to do with the show. He loved the show. He loves the fan base. He had shit he had to take care of. He even stated in an interview that one of his biggest regrets was leaving the show.
If they do it, they should disacknowledge the last season.
No, I don't think they should. I think they should completely acknowledge the last season and have him be the reason why they are able to keep sliding.
No, they need to disacknowledge it because he merged with another version of himself
to carry that character over.
Yes. Right. And became Mallory.
That's right.
And
it didn't pan.
Well, let's disacknowledge that last season.
That'll work. Have fucking somebody wake up.
No,
that's all it is. You just have somebody wake up. Start at that fucking moment and it's fucking happening. Or no. The last slide and then they fucking boom. From the last slide they wake up and like everybody's around them and they're like, what the hell? And it's like, nothing, fucking crazy ass dreams.
Or you...
And then you catch everybody up that...
Or...
None of the shit fucking happened in that season and everything carried on, but somebody...
Either that or... You can... If you acknowledge the last season, we'll get rid of Mallory and replace with a Quinn. Because there's...
Multiple Quinns.
this multiverse. So
Right. You know what I would love to honestly happen in the Sliders universe? They at one episode in the next Sliders
they didn't just lose Quinn though. They lost the brother as well,
Colin Quinn.
Right.
But if this Sliders thing does happen, I would love for one episode for them to slide into the Rick and Morty universe, where one episode is all done with Rick and Morty animation.
No, they'll have to talk with Rick and Morty, and Rick and Morty will air that episode.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like there's a slide in, and then they like at the end of an episode they slide in, and then at the beginning of the next episode they slide back, and it seems like an all one sideless, seamless thing. They end up at the other thing, but then when they pop out, they're just like, "What the hell was that?" I don't know. I guess we'll have to tune into Adult Swim to find out. Like whatever. Have the fucking little crawl come at the bottom, just because Sliders seems like the kind of writers that they would allow a couple of fourth wall break jokes just for a gag.
Do it where, like you said, at the end of the episode they slide in to the Rick and Morty universe.
Right.
And they're actually cartoon characters.
Right, there you go. And then you have Rick be like, tune in to Adult Swim on blah, fucking pimp the fucking episode of Rick and Morty.
Just what the hell are you doing here?
Right. That wasn't one of my portals. What the hell?
Right. And then the next episode, they slide out.
Yeah, at the end of that Rick and Morty episode, they slide out.
No, at the beginning of the next episode of Sliders.
Right.
They're like, oh, we gotta get the hell out. We got 5 seconds left.
Right.
So what's your first one?
Your first is Sliders. My first will be... I'll go with Hercules. Hercules is probably one of the best fucking straight up syndicated shows.
Right. You do know, watching that, when they were still doing it as the movies.
Right.
So they did like 6 movies, was it?
6 2-hour. They were hour-and-a-half movies, but with commercials that ran them to 2 hours. Yeah. Yep. That was basically the first season.
Oh, there was more.
There was more to the first season, but that was basically the first season. And then they got picked up.
Show,
then they got picked up for.
And Xena was actually
a bad guy in the initial.
She was still Amazonian
warrior princess.
Not princess, but
Amazonian warrior.
Warrior in one of the movies.
Yeah, and kind of a villain.
Yeah.
And then they go and tell her story through Xena Warrior Princess, and it kind of explains why she was the way she was in those first seasons.
She wasn't called Xena in it.
No, they never. No, they didn't ever say her name, did they? She was just the Amazon.
The way I took it was separate character.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was a backdoor pilot for Xena.
It was backdoor pilot, but they're like, oh, we're not gonna call. We're gonna rename her.
Do you know what? Honestly, I would love to have seen happen while Ash vs. Evil Dead was still on the air. Is for them to do another like Army of Darkness style thing where they jump through time, and when they jump through time, they end up back in like the fucking Herculean days and run across Kevin Sorbo, fucking Xena. He runs across himself.
So my second pick is gonna be Andromeda.
Andromeda was excellent, dude. Sticking in that Kevin Sorbo vein, dude.
And
really good.
I just really loved the first episode where when he gets to pull it out of the black hole.
Yeah, that would be what I would call it.
The black hole the edge of the black hole that he
was veering into.
They veered into. He gets pulled out, and it's 200 years later or something?
Something like that, yeah.
The Harper is the first one to run into him. And when he's describing to... what's her name?
Oh, God.
Becca?
Oh, yeah.
It's like... he's like a Greek god. I'm like, no, demigod.
Yeah, demigod. Right. So your second was Andromeda?
Yes.
My second was... Oh, this is my second.
Yeah.
My second is going to be fucking Star Trek The Next Generation. TNG, baby. Started syndication, rocked that shit for 7 years of new episodes, 8 years of new episodes, something like that.
I think it's 7.
But seriously, to fucking make that big of a run on syndication's a hell of a fucking job. And they told the story that led to a bunch of movies. And
I want to go say one thing about Andromeda.
Yes.
That's another one they could have done without the last season.
Right.
Because that last season was horrible. They just...
And see, I'm gonna go with Star Trek. I'm gonna say the exact opposite.
They got better.
It could have done with one more fucking season to wrap everyone's characters up. They did a good job. I'm not gonna lie, they did a good job.
I did like... I'm one of the few people that actually did like the series finale.
Oh, I love the series finale. I just think that series finale, if they would have waited one more year and told a little bit more story, some of the other characters would have had more of a payoff in that last episode. Though they did an amazing job.
I know my sister didn't care for
the ending.
Didn't like the beginning the opening episode, and didn't like
the last episode.
Last episode either.
Really weird. Because that first episode's a fucking classic, dude.
Right.
And that last episode is so well written.
It's a continuation of the first episode.
Yeah.
This encounters at Far Point.
Far Point, yeah.
Part 2.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. It's a genius overall concept.
All right. So my third and final. I'm gonna go Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah, that was really a great syndicated show.
And really, I don't think I'm alone. Really, it didn't get
nearly the love it deserved.
Didn't get noticed by me or my family.
Nearly soon enough.
Right, because until it got syndicated.
Yep.
On FX.
For you, FX. For me, Fox. But yes.
Yeah. FX, because FX played it every day.
Fucking day. Yep. I got it every weekend.
You got one episode a week?
Nope. 3.
3?
Yep. They would do 3 episodes of Buffy, 3 episodes of Angel over the weekend. It would be 1 in the afternoon Saturday of each, and then 1 Saturday night of each, and then 1 Saturday night of each. And it was 4 and 5 in the afternoon, and then 11 and 12 that night, and then 11 and 12 Sunday night is how they would fucking run them. And it was always in order. Like if you watch the first 2, the next 2 you would watch it being that, and then the next one after that would be...
FX did 2 episodes a day.
In order every
day.
Yep.
Monday through Friday.
Yeah, when I would watch her for... over the summertime, that's when I really got into Angel and Buffy, because she was super into it, and that really fucking helped because it was always on. We would every fucking day we would be watching it.
But I have to say, I'm the one that really turned the whole family.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Onto that.
Oh yeah. And when you say Buffy, I include Angel in that.
Right.
Because there is a lot of crossover. And hey, color fucking sweet.
Woo! 5 minutes!
Alright, it knows about that, and that's why. My final choice, very off-the-wall choice, Mutant X. Do you remember that show?
Yes.
That show it needed like 3 or 4 more fucking seasons, because they just got cut off. And it was like, no, you left us on a cliffhanger, you bastard!
I had 2?
4.
3?
Had 4 seasons.
I had 4?
It had 4. The first season was 8 episodes, and I was like, oh, I love that show. And then it just disappeared, and I'm like, fuck, where's that show? And then, like, the next summer it comes back, and it is 12 episodes. I'm like, yes! And then the next summer it was 16 episodes, and then the following summer it was fucking only 8. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it was done. I'm just like, where's my show? Where's the next episode? No, you left me on a cliffhanger. Where's the next episode?
Right.
And it's like, that's it. And I'm like, no, where the fuck is Mutant X?
Yeah,
It's the closest thing to a live action X-Men that we fucking had at the time, and I was just like so stoked. I was hoping for some kind of crossover because I kept seeing Avi Arad's name, and I'm like, he's with Marvel. This is a Marvel property. Oh my god, please just.
It was, but it wasn't.
It was a Marvel property, but it was not a Marvel Comics property. It was a Marvel television property, and there is a difference.
Yes. They did.
And it wasn't Avi Arad specific. There it went. God damn it. You can't see it at home, but we can, and it's fucking irritating.
They actually talked about on one of the YouTube shows I watched, and they were never gonna
merge it in. No, it was never gonna cross over. Even though it was a very well told story, it had nothing to do with the X-Men universe. But that's what fucking happens. But it could have used for a little bit more story.
2001 to 2004.
Yeah, four seasons.
Yeah.
I've been watching NCIS Los Angeles a lot lately because they played on Ion constantly.
The first few seasons aren't bad.
Of.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I don't care what season it's from. I fucking dig the chemistry of the show, and I'm sitting there watching. And
The only problem I had with it is they are real quick to take a life.
Oh yeah, they do same with Y50 and the fucking other NCIS. They just shoot a motherfucker, boom, dead. Fuck you.
They don't ask questions. They're like, oh fuck you, die.
But I'm watching that show, and I'm like, this cast would make the perfect movie version of the Titans. Carry over the story of Chris O'Donnell as Robin, have him come back how many ever years later as fucking Nightwing, have LL Cool J play Cyborg, have the fucking black-haired chick play Raven, have the scruffy blonde-headed dude play fucking Beast Boy. I'm still looking for a spot for Hetty because she would be great, and I don't know where. I would find something for her. She'd be a voice or fucking some kind of something. But the one blonde tech chick would make a good Starfire or whatever that chick's name is. And the other dude would make a good, like, Flash or Kid Flash. The tech dude with the fucking glasses. Like, I'm watching this going, their chemistry, it just seems, like, I would love to see them all, like, act like this and then, boom, be in costume for the action scenes. It would make fucking a great movie. And then you could still carry over, like, him as Robin, refer back to the Robin days, and, like, you could have Cyborg be like, yeah, Batman really made a big change in a few years there, just make slight references. I remember when Batman was cool, and then all of a sudden you came along, and he was all fucking weird. That Two-Face was pretty cool, though.
What was with Mr. Freeze?
Right? His puns were so irritating.
So was Robin's.
Right? Oh, God. Holy
rusted metal, Batman!
What? The metal. It's rusted, and it's holy. I got to admit, though, as a 60s Batman fan, that was a genius line.
I did. I thought so too.
I laughed out loud the first time I heard that. I was like, "Holy rusted metal, Batman!" I was like, "Wait, what the fuck? Did they just slide that in there?" And he's like, "What?" And he's like, "Batman, it's the metal. It's rusted and holy.
Island is made of metal. It's
rusted and holy. It was just
got holes in it.
You fucking genius, genius."
I did laugh at.
I have absolutely no objection with those first three Batman movies. Val Kilmer made a terrible Bruce Wayne, but he was a good Batman. I gotta give him that. He was a decent Batman. That's what it had to been what got him the role, is he could play Batman well. I have no idea how to fuck George Clooney. He was an alright Bruce Wayne, but he was a god-awful Batman. Fucking terrible. He was like Adam West all over again, which is
no. Adam West was Batman.
I was just about to say, with the exception of Adam West had these two things called charisma and chemistry with his fucking partner, none of which Clooney showed any of in that movie, and they bastardized Bane, which just pissed me off. But that would be hilarious to make reference.
Bastardizes Bane,
right? No one's ever. I want the luchador Bane that fucking gets addicted to venom and goes insane. That's the fucking Bane that I would love to see in a movie.
All right, so I have
an honorable mention. No.
No.
Oh, the have to watches. Yeah, what do you?
I this week I'm going to be watching Jessica Jones
Okay.
season 3
Okay.
because it's what's left of the
Netflix universe.
MCU DC or
MCUNF.
MCU
The MCNFU.
Netflix.
The Netflix.
And I don't know if it's been canceled yet.
What, Jessica Jones?
Yeah.
Everything has, I'm pretty sure. They're finishing the season up and it's the last one.
But I know it's gonna get canceled if it hasn't been.
Right.
Because that's the only thing that they had left. I'm hoping that they get the Disney app.
Netflix got canceled after its last season, and the Jessica Jones third season will be its final, confirmed on Monday, February 18th, 2019. So this will be the end of it.
So yeah, as soon as it
and they're gonna have to wait 3 years before they can use the properties again.
They got money.
They got money, but that's not. They still have fucking contracts. And I can see them waiting the 3 years to reintroduce those characters so that shit can die in people's memories.
No! Daredevil was brilliant.
I'm not saying that it wasn't, and you can still. I don't think that will ever die in anybody's memories, but I don't think they're going to just spring back with those exact characters. Maybe Daredevil, maybe the core characters. Honestly,
save Daredevil.
Save them all. Punisher was good too.
I agree that too.
I didn't watch episode 1 of any of these. I watched only highlight reels and like compilations, and of all of the characters that I saw on there, the only two that stood out to me were Punisher and Daredevil. Luke Cage was boring as shit. Iron Fist was not casted properly. Jessica Jones just was.
Actually, Iron Fist was a great show.
Probably was, but it irritated me that they did not get the casting right. Casting is everything to me. It really is. Like that's 90% of why I balk at new movies is because their casting is god awful.
There's.
But I'm just it's looking like Keanu Reeves is going to be.
He said he wants to do Constantine again.
Wants to do Constantine again. He said he wants to be. I heard he said he wants to be in the MCU, and the MCU's wanting to put him as Mr. Fantastic.
That could be too, but
no, I do not want to ever hear "whoa" come out of Mr. Fantastic's mouth, fucking ever.
But,
no.
But he, last I heard, he said he wanted to
do Constantine again.
A second Constantine movie.
I wouldn't be object to that. His version of Constantine was pretty fucking badass.
I haven't seen.
You haven't seen that version of Constantine? Oh, dude. It's not anything like the series. I'll tell you that much right fucking now. It is way fucking more visually stimulating. Like, it is fucking... There are some intense scenes in that fucking movie.
But, like I said, I heard he wants to do another Constantine movie.
I wouldn't mind that. I've been reading he wants to be Wolverine, and they're just like, no.
No.
We want you in the... We would love to have you in the MCU, but no. Not as him.
No.
And I have to agree. For Wolverine, I've got one choice. There's one option for me for Wolverine. Harry Potter. Daniel Radcliffe.
Oh, I was going to say. David...
Faustino? No. There's only a 3-inch difference between Faustino and Radcliffe. Radcliffe is 5'6". You get him as fucking Wolverine. You get Tyler Mane as Sabretooth. You have that perfect fucking shot in frame.
As long as you get somebody... big.
You get Tyler Mane.
Like Tyler Mane.
You get Tyler Mane as Sabretooth. And you could cast pretty much anybody that's under fucking 6'7". Pretty much. I could go with that. It would not have an issue whatsoever. I've said it 1,000 times, the Supernatural boys should be picked right up and moved into the X-Men universe.
And guess what? They only got one season left.
Yep.
What are they going to do after that?
Exactly. They should be stumping. We should be stumping as fans to get fucking Sam as Gambit, Dean as Cyclops, Cass as Morph, and Bobby as Forge. just because attitudes. There's those attitudes
I don't know.
match.
You'd get Bobby as
Bob, Hydra
Blob.
Bob. Oh, Blob.
Frank Dukes.
No, I would do see because Forge is half machine, so he's gonna be a half green suit anyway. I would just put Bobby in a full-on green suit. Make his body whatever the fuck we need it to be.
Right.
But his attitude and his facials would be perfect for Forge because Forge really didn't have anything for mutant powers as far as like active mutant powers, but he was a great techno kinetic person. He could do anything with machines. That's what made him fucking such
his mutant power was
communication with machines.
Communication.
Yeah, technokinetic. He could make machines work together that shouldn't work together. But see, with him, if they use him as Forge and those three as Gambit, Cyclops, and Morph, then you get Daniel Radcliffe as Wolverine. You get you keep the girl that's currently Phoenix because she looks the part. She really does. Like it's hard to go against that. You get Keke Palmer to play Storm. Like there's a lot of I have a whole fucking list of fantasy casting I'm gonna have to bust out where it's like I want this one for this one, this one for this one, this for this one.
And X-Men, he can fantasy cast a lot of parts.
Yep.
Because
James Marster for Professor X.
Yes.
He could play any role that Patrick Stewart has played. They have the same facial features. Pretty sure he's a clone. Pretty sure he's a clone. Young Picard, dude. Seriously. They're doing a Young Picard series. I'm fucking saying pick James Marster. He's not even.
He's not even that.
He's not comparatively speaking to when Patrick Stewart started the role as Picard. He's about the right age to pick up. I know. Around then, and it's like I would still be playing him about 20 years earlier. I would have him playing him in his fucking 20s.
But the thing is,
Marsters can pull it off.
Marsters pulled off being a lot younger
for a long time as Spike, so he could do it again as fucking Picard.
Because he was supposed to be what? Between 18 and 21?
Yeah. I think he was 21 when he was supposed to have gotten the bite. They got turned to a vampire. So he played 21 for 9 years.
And he was like 30?
Yeah.
In his mid-30s.
He was in his mid-30s and played it for 9 years, which ended him in his fucking mid-40s. Still playing fucking 21. And convincingly.
Right.
Like, so he could definitely play Picard now. And I say leave his hair alone. Just dye it back to the fucking like platinum blonde Spike shit so it makes sense that his hair eventually goes white and balds away. And, if he starts losing his hair, so be it. Picard lost his hair. But if not, you just fucking play it like it's a part of the new universe of Picard.
Even though they can cure anything but baldness.
Right. I think it's more of a choice, though, honestly. I think that was always a choice for Picard because they gave him the option to do the wig. And the producers were like, yeah, man, we'll get you a wig. And he's like,
we can't cure baldness.
I'll fucking pass on that. Pass on all that.
No, we can't cure baldness. What? We can cure anything.
You want to call it?
Yeah, we're running along.
That's our episode. That's the Random Ass Podcast.
Something else I wanted to say.
Watch Jessica Jones. What was the other one you were going to watch?
Wasn't something I was going to watch. It was something.
Talked about the commercials.
I don't know.
This is why I asked beforehand so I can run over the checklist of shit you wanted to talk about.
Until next time.
Like, share, subscribe.
Comment.
Tell your friends.
Tell your enemies.
Tell your frenemies.
Until next time, keep it random and
peace.